Now see next question from exercise 4.1, question number 3. Find the value of x and y if in first row 4i I cube 2i, in second row 1 3i square 4, in third row 5 minus 3i. This determinant value is x plus iy. Now we have to find value of x and y, and here condition is this I square is minus 1, that means I is imaginary unit. So here in solution we have to write this I cube as minus I cube as minus I, this I square as minus 1. So we write here in solution given determinant as 4i as it is, then this I cube we replace by minus I, 2i as it is, then 1 as it is, this I square we replace by minus sign, so 3 into minus 1 we write minus 3, 4 as it is, then 5 minus 3i, element of third row as it is. Now we have to solve this determinant. You can use any row. So first we write here plus minus plus for first row. For second row we write minus plus minus. How to write that we discuss in first lecture. Now with the help of second row we solve this determinant. Now see here, when we use this second row, so this sign is minus, sign of 1 is plus, so plus minus we write here minus, so write here minus 1. Then this minus 1 lies in second row and in first column, that means we have to skip second row, first column, and we have to calculate determinant of minus I 2i minus 3i. So we write here minus I 2i minus 3i. Then we have to take this minus 3 as an element. So here sign we write plus. So plus minus we write here minus. Now this element minus 3 lies in second column and second row. So we have to skip here second row, second column. So elements are 4i 2i, so write here 4i 2i, then 5i. Then we have to consider here minus 4 because sign of 4 is plus, and we write here sign as minus plus minus. So here sign of 4 is plus, we write minus, so plus minus we write here minus 4. Now minus 4 lies in last column, that is in third column and in second row. So we skip here second row, third column. So we have to calculate determinant of 4i minus I, 5 minus 3. So we write here 4i minus I, 5 minus 3. Now you can easily calculate the determinant of order 2 by 2. So we write here minus 1 into. Now we calculate the value of this determinant. I into I, we write I square, so sign is minus, so we write here minus I square. Then we write here compulsory minus sign, or we can see here how to calculate this value one by one. Now keep minus 1 as it is, minus I into I, we write minus I square, we write here compulsory minus sign, this minus sign and this minus sign, so minus minus get plus, 3 into 2 6, so we write here 6i. Then minus 3 as it is, so 4i into I, we write 4i square minus sign, 5 into 2 10, so write here 10i minus 4 in bracket, 4i into minus 3, that is minus 12i. Then here compulsory minus sign, this minus sign and this minus sign, so minus minus gets plus, 5 into I, we write here 5i is equal to x plus iy. Now we have to replace the I square by minus 1. So you can add one more step. So replace this I square by minus 1. minus 3 in bracket 4 into minus 1 minus 10 into I minus 4 in bracket minus 12I plus 5y is equal to x plus iy. Now see here, we write this minus minus as plus 1, 6i as it is, then 4 into minus 1 we write minus 4, minus 10i as it is, then this minus 4 into we write this minus 12i plus 5y which is minus 7i and RHS x plus iy as it is. Now see here, we multiply by minus 1 to first bracket, so minus 1 into 1 we get minus 1, minus 1 into 6i we get minus 6i, then here we multiply by minus 3 to minus 4, so minus minus get plus, 4 into 3 12, then minus minus get plus, 3 into 10 we get 30, so we write here 30i, here minus minus get plus, 4 7 are 28 and this I, so we write here 28i and x plus iy as it is. Now add the real part with real part and imaginary part with imaginary part, so we calculate here minus 1 plus 12 which is 11, then minus 6i plus 30i plus 28i, after calculating we get 52i equals to x plus iy. Now this is complex number, so we write here by equality of complex number, here x is equals to 11 because here x is real part, in left hand side 11 is real part, so x equals to 11. Here coefficient of I is y, here coefficient of I is 52, that means imaginary part we get y is equals to 52. So in this way we calculate the value of x and y with the help of second row. So you try yourself with the help of first row. Now see next topic, minors of elements of determinant. That means we calculate here minor of each element of determinant. Now see here, let A equals to, we consider here a determinant having elements a11, a12, a13, a21, a22, a23, a31, a32, a33. That means here we consider determinant of order 3 by 3. That means we have to calculate determinant of each element. That means we have to calculate here total 9 minors. So see how to calculate the minors. We have to calculate the minor of a11. That means this a11 lies in first row and lies in first column. So this a11 lies in first row and lies in first column. So while finding the minor of element, we have to skip the row in which that element lie and column in which that element lie. That means we find the minor of a11. So right here minor of a11. Generally minors are denoted by capital letter M. So we write here M11. This 11 represents the position of that element. In previous lecture we discussed how to write the position of that element. So here minor of a11 we write here M11. That means minor of aij we write here mij. That means element in ith row and element lie in jth column. So here minor of a11 equals to m11. So we write here this element a11 lie in first row and lie in first column. So we skip here first row, first column and calculate the determinant of a remaining element. Remaining elements are a22, a23, a32, a33. So similarly, if we have to calculate the minor of a22, what we have to do here? We have to skip second column and second row because this a22 lie in second row. So we have to skip this second row and second column. So the remaining elements are a11, a13, a31, a33. So we write here minor of minor of A22 is equal to M22, and value of that minor, that is value of the minor of A22, we write here elements in determinant A11, A13, A31, A33. So from this you can find the any elements minor. So if you find element of A33, so see here how to find elements A33 minor. Now suppose we have to find minor of this A13. Now this A13 lie in first row and in third column. So we have to skip here first row, third column and calculate the value of the determinants having elements A21, A22, A31 and A32. So in this way you can find minor of remaining elements with the help of this discussion. So we see with example how to calculate the minor of the given elements. Now see here determinant having elements 1, 2, -3, -2, 0, 4, 5, -1, 3. Now we have to calculate a determinant of element 1. Now this element 1 have position 1, 1 because this one lie in first row, first column. So we write here minor of 1 equals to M11. So this one lie in first row, so we have to skip first row and first column. So the remaining elements are 0, 4, -1, 3. So you solve this determinant. 0 into 3 we get 0 minus this minus sign, so minus minus plus 1 into 4 we write 4, which is equals to 4. That means minor of 1 is 4. Now we find minor of this 4. So we write here minor of 4 is equals to, now this 4 lie in second row and third column. So we write here M2, 3. This 2, 3 represent, we calculate the minor of the element in second row and third column. Now we have to skip here this second row and this third column. That means we have to calculate the determinant of the remaining elements. Remaining elements are in first row 1, 2, in second row 5, -1. So calculate the value of this determinant. 1 into -1 we get -1 minus 5 into 2 which is 10. So we get here -11 as the minor of this element 4. So in this way you can find minor of any element of this given determinant. Now we consider here a determinant of order 2 by 2. Now we have to find minor of this element 2. So we write position of this element 2 which is lie in first row and first column. So we write here M11, or you can write minor of 2. Minor of 2 is equal to M11 is equal to. Now what is procedure to calculate the minor of the element? We have to skip the row in which that element lies. That means we have to skip first row and we have to skip first column. So the remaining element is 7. So we have to calculate determinant of 7, and determinant of 7 is 7. If you observe the minor of the element, if given determinant is of order 2 by 2, is in cross opposite to it. So here minor of 2 is 7. Similarly we see minor of -3. Minor of -3 is equal to M. Now these 3 lie in first row and in second column. So we write here M12 is equal to. Now this -3 lie in lies in first row and in second column. So we have to skip here second column and first row. So we have to calculate the determinant of 4. Now determinant of 4 is 4. So don't confuse with the determinant and absolute value. Here we consider this as a determinant. So the value present in determinant we write as it is. Now see for next minor of this 4. Minor of 4 is equal. So now this 4 lie in second row. So the position of this 4 is R2 and C1. That means we write here M21 is equals to. Now this 4 lie in second row. So we have to skip second row. This 4 lie in first column. So we have to skip first column. So the remaining element is -3. So we write here determinant of -3, which is equals to -3, not equals to 3. This is not absolute value. We calculate the determinant. So write the value. If single value in a determinant, that value is the value of that determinant. So we write here -3 as the value of determinant of -3. That means if you observe, the minor of 2 is 7, minor of -3 is 4, minor of 4 is -3. That means minor of here, minor of this 7 must be equals to 2. So write here minor of 7 is equal to m. Now this 7 lie in second row, second column. So we write m22 as the minor is equals to. Now we have to skip this 7 lie in second row and second column. So we have to calculate the determinant of 2, which is equals to 2. So in this way we calculate minor of each element of determinant having order 2 by 2. Now next topic is cofactors of elements of determinant. Now here, while finding the cofactors of elements of determinant, first we have to find minor of that elements of determinant, then we find cofactors of the elements of that determinant. So we use here formula for calculating the cofactors of elements of determinant. So we write here Cij. That means letter C we use for the cofactors. We use letter M for the minor. So Cij is equals to -1 raised to the power I plus j into Mij. With the help of this formula, we find cofactor of the elements of the determinant. Now see here, with the help of this previous example, we find cofactor of each element of that determinant. Now we have to find cofactor C11, that is cofactor of M11. So we write here C11 is equals to -1 raised to the power 1 plus 1. Here value of I is 1, value of j is 1, and we write here M11. That means we have to find cofactor of these two. For that we have to find minor of that element 2. So we get here minor as a 7, minor of 2, that is M11 is equals to 7. So we write here cofactor of these two, that is represented by C11, is equals to -1 raised to the power 1 plus 1. So we get -1 raised to the power 2. M11 is a 7. So right here -1 its square is plus 1. So 1 into 7 is equals to 7. That means here, when position of that element and its sum is even number, so position of this element 2 is 1 1. If we add this 1 1, we get a 2. If that addition is even number, then we don't have to change the sign of the minor. So here minor is 7 and cofactor is also 7. So with the help of this example, we see how to calculate the minor and cofactor. Now see second cofactor, C12. That means we have to find cofactor of this -3. Now this -3 lie in first row and second column. So we get here minor as 4. So we already calculate minor of minus 3, that is m11 is equals to 4. So with the help of this formula we find cofactor of this minus 3. So C12 is equals to minus 1 raised to the power 1 plus 2 into m12 minus 1 raised to the power 3 m12 we calculate here 4. So minus 1 its cube is minus 1 into 4 is equals to minus 1. That means if we add the positions elements sum, so see here 1 plus 2, that is 1 plus 2 is 3 is odd, so its sign changes. Here minor is 4, so its cofactor is minus 4. Now see next C21 is equals to, we write here minus 1 raised to the power 2 plus 1 into m21. Now we write directly value here. Minus 1 raised to the power 2 plus 1 is 3, that is odd. So we write here minus 1. m21 is minus 3. So minus minus get plus, so we get here plus 3. That means if you observe here, if its position element sum, so here number is 1 1, so we write 1 plus 1, that is 2. If its sum is even number, we get the minor as the cofactor. If its sum is odd number, we get the sign opposite to the minor as the cofactor. So see here C21 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 is odd, so here minor is minus 3 and cofactor is plus 3. Similarly we calculate last cofactor, that is C22 is equal to, now 2 plus 2 is 4, that means we get minus 1 raised to the power 4 m22 minus 1 raised to the power 4, that means plus 1. So m22 we write here 2, so write here 1 into 2, because minus 1 raised to the power 4 is 1, so 1 into 2 is equals to plus 2. That means here its sum 2 plus 2 is 4 is even number, so the sign not changes for the cofactor, so minor is the cofactor. That means with the help of position you can directly write from the minor cofactor of that elements.